Hey guys, it's Wilson here, and today's workout's called Adrenaline Abs. Your abs are probably hurting from your very first workout you started with, so we're going to hit them again today. It's going to involve 10 seconds of a total body exercise, followed by a 5-second transition rest into your next exercise, which is 10 seconds of a core exercise. Again, I'm going to give you a level 1, 2 and 3 that you can progress from, and it's going to be starting off on your ankle jumps, okay? And all we'll do is a low impact ankle jump, and then we're stepping up to level 2 by going medium height, and then level 3 by going higher. So let me demonstrate right now. So with these ankle hops, or I call them pogo hops, you're going to place your wrists underneath your chin and your elbows tucked in so we don't get to use the arms. We're just involving the ankles up and down. Now, if you've got any calf injuries or Achilles injuries or tight ankles, then just do a raise up and down. We'll start with that, and from the raise, we'll start with a little hop, little hop, little hop, little hop. So that's level 1. Level 2, we'll go to a medium hop, medium hop, medium hop, take it off on the toes, land on the toes, and then settling the heels on the floor. And then for level 3, we'll go high as you can, up, 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 up. So you're going to go for 10 seconds of that. I'm going to give you music that you can follow along to on this workout as well. So once you've done 10 seconds of your pogo hops, you have a 5-second transition to get into your next exercise. Let me just lower the camera so we can see. Is going to be a straight arm plank for level 1. So arms underneath the shoulder, feet together, squeeze the quads, squeeze the glutes, pull the ribs down, and keep your eyes looking in this space here. So that's for level 1. Level 2, we'll lower ourselves down to halfway and hold. Okay, and level 3 would be all the way down to the bottom, elbows tucked in and hold it at the bottom. Okay, don't collapse, hold it at the bottom. And then progress from level 3, you can lift one leg up, and then the next time you lift the other leg up. Okay, so that's your core exercise. You're going to repeat that. You're going to repeat that for a total of 5 minutes. So you'll be doing 10 seconds of total body exercise, 5-second transition, followed by 10 seconds of your core exercise, and then keep repeating for a total of 5 minutes. And then what we're going to move on to is our second station. So take about a minute's break. The music will tell you when to rest, followed by your second station, which is going to be vertical jumps. And again, we'll start with a low impact and work up to level 3, which will be maximum height that we could be going for. And then again, guys, we're going to go into the side plank, which we did in our last workout, so you know what you're doing here, okay? So with your squat jumps, guys, people always tell you how to jump, but they never tell you how to land. So what I want to make sure you guys know is how to land. So with the end in sight, set your feet to the shoulder width apart, and what I want you to do is bend the knees slightly, but hinge the hips back mostly. So push the butt back and hinge down from the hips. Your head and shoulders should be in front of the toes, okay? And squeeze these shoulder blades back. So this is our starting position. We're set now. Level 1, all we'll do is either a total body extension, raise up on the toes and come back down, up and then down. Okay, or if your ankles are okay, we'll go into a full little low impact jump. So from landing position, up, coming back down to our landing position, up, landing position, up, landing position. Okay, shoulder blades back, hinging from the hips, not squatting down from the knees. Squat jumps are different from a vertical jump. So level 2 would be a medium height jump, so a little bit more into the jump now. So start with the end in sight, up, land, okay? And then level 3 would be maximum. So from here, try not to bump my head on the ceiling, up, land, okay? So for 10 seconds, and then you'll go straight into your core exercise, which your core exercise is going to be into a side plank. So starting with level 1, we'll go from our knees, okay? So draw a line from your knees, your hips to your shoulders, so it's one flat line, and your right elbow directly underneath your right shoulder. Hold your body up and take this arm in line with your bottom arm, and we'll work from there for level 1, okay? So you do the whole side on the right side, because the next time you repeat this exercise, you do it on the opposite side, okay? You'll roll over. So level 2, what we'll do is take the legs out this time, and from the ankles all the way up to the shoulders, draw one line, hold the hips off the floor, and keep this top arm in line with the bottom arm. So that'll be level 2. And then level 3, we'll lift the leg up, and we'll include this abduction of the leg as well. A little bit more challenging, that one. And again, you're going to hold that for 10 seconds. And then you'll go into your 5-second transition and your second round of vertical jumps, and then next time you go on your left hand side. So a total of 5 minutes, you'll get to even the numbers out on both sides, okay? So that's station 2 again. We'll take 1 minute's break, and then we're going to go into our final station, which is going to be a split jump, a split squat jump. Again, I'm going to start from level 1 and build you up so you can challenge yourself a little bit harder, and then finish it off in your psoas. We're going to work your psoas at the end. So start with your split squat. For level 1, what we'll do, I could make some space, more space in it. Level 1, we're going to take let's go your left leg first, the left leg in front. You want your knee over the left ankle. Take this right leg backwards. We don't want the heel on the floor because we won't be able to bend that leg then. So we want the toe and just flex the toe. Keep the majority of your weight on your front of your leg, about 90% of your weight. Torso nice and tall, hands in front, and all we'll do is lower ourselves down, push ourselves back up, down and up, down and up. And as we go down, we're going to get this bum in line with this front knee and this knee about 1 inch off the ground. So that's level 1. Level 2, we'll go into a split squat into a drop, okay? So feet are together, and all we'll do this time is drop backwards, come back up, drop backwards, come back up, drop backwards, come back up. So all I'm doing is a little hop to initiate the move, little hop into a drop, okay? Bring the feet back up, little hop into a drop, bring the feet back up. So that'll be level 2. And then to progress from there, level 3 would be that split squat, but we're going to jump in between each move this time, okay? So you'll see the difference from level 2 to level 3 now. So starting the split squat, we're loaded, we jump and switch, jump and switch, jump and switch. It's certainly going to get that heart rate up. And so that's your 10-second total body exercise, and then followed by your 10-second final core exercise, which we're going to work this the psoas muscle, which is it actually connects into the groin here, into the thigh, goes straight across into the lower back. Oftentimes, people, because of being sat down, tend to have very, very tight psoas, which, if you're the case, if you're sat down a lot, you might need to do a release technique, and I'll show you that actually after this. Because this is something that could cause a lot of lower back pain. He's being sat down in this position a lot, driving, typing, you know, and these psoas get very tight. And we're going to work on, but I'm going to show you a release technique of how to loosen it if you are one of those guys with lower back pain. Although it's at the front of the tummy, it goes across, it does affect the lower back. So the exercise, we're going to be on our back. Okay, you see, and what we'll do is our left leg first. With the psoas muscle is the only hip flexor muscle that works above the hip line at 90 degrees. So what we want to do is place our left hand on the left knee, keep the knee at 90 degrees. We'll just take the other arm overhead. With my right heel, I'm going to push into the ground so my butt's off the floor and I'm activating that glute like we did in those reverse planks. So lying back on the floor, lifting my hip off the floor, and with this knee, I'm going to push as hard as I can. Well, level 1 will be light, okay? Level 2, a little bit harder. And level 3, as hard as we can, push into this hand, lifting that knee up, squeezing those hips off the ground to get that glute activation. So we'll do the left-hand side, and then in the second round, you do on the right-hand side. And that's your workout. Listen to the music, follow along the music. I'll tell you when to work, when to rest. And let me show you, before we go anywhere, the psoas stretch that you can do at home. I'd use a sofa or a wall. So as I was saying, the psoas connect into the upper thigh, femur, and straight across into the L4-5 vertebrae. If it's tight because you're somebody that sits down a lot, it's likely to give you lower back pain. You can do this at home. Place the right knee on the floor, so we're going to work the right hip first. Place a foot onto a wall or a sofa. Place the leg in front with the left knee over the left ankle. And all we're going to do is imagine you push your arse that way, you can tuck it under. Imagine a dog tucking his tail under his arse. I want you to do the same with your butt cheeks right now. So squeezing and activating those glutes to tuck the hips under. Tuck them under, and you feel a nice stretch here in your groin first and foremost. Take the arms overhead and then just push the hips forwards, but keep tucking those hips right under for me, and then slightly lean back. We can then work to the right, open up that hip, and then we can work to the left, open up that hip, and spend about 30 to 45 seconds on each position, and obviously do the opposite leg, and repeat it a couple of times to really open up those hips and loosen up that hip flexor. If you are somebody that currently having lower back pain, I've treated lower back pain. 9 times out of 10, it's the cause is the psoas. So you know what? If you got lower back pain, this isn't quite hitting it. go see a specialist, or ask me for a specialist, or I'll recommend you to one where we can actually get it treated with a proper release technique for you. So yeah, give today's Adrenaline Abs a go, and let me know what you think of it. I'll post up the music for you as well, guys.